We have a special car coming up here, the Serenity. I think we're going to have some of your helpers undress it, if I can use that.
Sure.
So,
pleasure, Hans. Let's undress the car. Yeah.
undress the car.
Right.
I mean, we, All right, we're going to step here. Now, this is a bespoke vehicle, right?
Yeah. This is a car for a customer who really challenged us to go an extra mile. This is for the first time that we brought fabric back into a car. It is hand-woven silk inside. Let me open the car for you guys.
Can I come in?
No. This is unfortunately.
Why can't I go? Are you afraid I'm going to blunder? Can I touch?
A customer asked me really that we are not touching, not entering it for very good reasons. So
and that
it is so delicate. Yeah.
This is silk.
It is completely delicate. This is hand woven and also painted on top of that. It took us nearly a year to build this extraordinary car here. Yeah.
So nearly a year. What was the price tag on it?
Substantial, as you can imagine.
So is that less or more than 2 million euros?
Oh, substantial, as I said. Yeah.
So we're going to take that as higher than 2 million euros.
Substantial.
Tell us about the bespoke market.
The bespoke market in general is very important for us. It is, at the end of the day, when you decide for a Rolls-Royce, you want to specify that car up to your own imagination, and that is why we have installed that bespoke program, which is in the meantime highly successful. 90% of all of our cars are bespoked, even up to those levels here. But of course, this car is for us also, or was a new challenge, particularly when you look on the headliner of this car. Yeah. Where you see that everything is completely hand-woven into the headliner.
Yeah.
And that is something we haven't done before in our life.
Okay, well, I could make a really indiscreet joke about people who see the ceilings of cars, but we won't talk about that. No, not at all. Tell us, you had a great year. Yeah. 5 years of growth.
Right.
Tell us what you're expecting in 2015.
I mean, I'm quietly confident that we should see again a very good year here for Rolls-Royce in 2015. I mean, we had, as you said, 5 years consecutive growth in a row, which is a fantastic story. It broke for the first time over 4,000 units last year. And I'm quietly confident that we should sell at least one car more this year.
So more than 4,663.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Talk to me about Russia. Last year you saw a lot of people parking their assets in Rolls-Royce. Is that trend going to continue?
I mean, Russia is in the moment extremely hard to predict, as you know, of course, all what happened here over the last couple of days. That is, of course, also affecting in general the mood of the whole population and, of course, also the mood of potential buyers of our cars. So for that reason, I'm not sure if we see Russia again being such a strong market as it had been last year. But on the other side, the United States is an excellent market for us. Middle East is in good shape. And that comes all back to my old saying, you should never put all your eggs in one basket. Make sure that you are globally nicely balanced.
When you look at the Middle East, you're not being affected by the lower price of oil.
I mean, the oil price now is stabilizing anyhow, and it's not only about oil in that area. It is also very much, of course, about the stock market. The stock market is also stabilizing now, and for that reason, I'm not too much worried about the Middle East. And also what we have seen here in the beginning of the year is okay. It really develops nicely. We had a record year also last year in the Middle East. The Middle East is, in the meantime, our second biggest market after the United States.
China, has there been a slowdown because of the anti-corruption campaign?
Yes, we have seen that. Last year we sold substantially less cars in comparison to 2013, very much due to that anti-corruption campaign by the government. That also underlines that we are not immune against any governmental actions. And I think we're going to see the same happening this year. So it will take some time until this effect really goes and we see the market coming back to normal.
You unveiled this car for us here. Unveil your plans for an SUV for us.
We unveiled that already. We confirmed it, as you know, 2 weeks ago. And we are very much looking forward to that car. We take our time to really develop it properly and to make sure that it is a proper Rolls-Royce by the end of the day. We are finalizing now the design phase of the car, and then we start all the engineering. Takes a couple of years until the car comes into the market.
And have you heard from customers that there's demand for it?
I already have some orders in our order bank for that car. When we announced it, immediately I got a couple of orders in from customers all over the world. And of course also our dealers are highly excited by it. And many customers even asked us to enter into that segment for very good reasons.
Not only a CEO, but a salesman, a car salesman, always working the brand.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you're always on duty here if you work for that pristine brand, Rolls-Royce Motor Cars, and for that reason, being close with customers, listening to customers. I would even say we are probably one of the most customer-driven automotive brands in the world, having, let's say, a very exclusive family of customers.
Which is odd because very few of your customers actually drive your cars. They have someone drive them for them.
No, that's not right.
What's the percentage?
No, the percentage now for Wraith, for instance, 100% of all our customers drive the car themselves. It's a fastback coupe. You don't want to be driven in a fastback coupe. Also Ghost, 50% is self-drivers, 50% is chauffeured. Phantom Limousine, this type of car, is very much a chauffeured car. That's right.
Now, are there silk seats in the front as well?
No, only in the back, because in the past, fabrics and silk were the place to sit on, and leather was meant for the chauffeur.
So what are some of the more interesting bespoke requests you have? What happens if I'm a larger gentleman? Could I get a larger seat in there?
Sure. You could all have that. Even if you're a smaller guy or whatever, everything is possible. We even adjust seats up to your own configuration. That is possible, yeah.
Okay, well, with that configuration, you and I can talk prices offline. I know you didn't give me a number, but I'm going to say north of 2 million euros. And unless you object, that's how much you guys can have this car for, north of 2 million euros. Your final chance to object, sir.
A substantial amount of money, as I said, Hans.